Hello everyone, this is the fourth series in my video series about cryptocurrency investment, and today we are basically going to look at how do we buy a coin called as ZAP, a cryptocurrency called as ZAP. Why ZAP, or what's special about ZAP is that when I made my first video and the second video, I explained how ZAP as an altcoin, which is like an upcoming coin, it's an oracle coin basically. I explained what an oracle coin is in my first video. I explained how 20 pounds of ZAP in a couple of months, grew into nearly 3,000 pounds plus, nearly about 18,000% increase in price in just a span of 2 months. So I used that as an example where I had actually bought ZAP, and people were asking me, how do we buy ZAP now? Because it's not available in major exchanges. In fact, actually, that's one of the reasons why it was going up, because it has not been listed in one of the major exchanges yet. Link as an example, till about a couple of months back, it was not listed in most of the major exchanges. When it got listed in Coinbase is like the gold standard. Like when a crypto gets listed in Coinbase, the value typically goes up. So ZAP has not been listed in any of. So when Link got listed in Coinbase, for example, the value rapidly went up. So there is every possibility that when ZAP becomes available in the major exchanges like Binance or Uniswap or Coinbase, or even directly to be able to buy in WazirX, for example, then the value might go up significantly higher than what it is today. So, but how do you buy a coin like that which is not available in the major exchanges? Which is what I'm going to explain in today's video with a demo. Also, what I'm going to do is use this opportunity to explain to you what is a classic wallet. Like we've been seeing hybrid wallets in the previous videos. We saw a demo of Coinbase and we saw a demo of WazirX, where Coinbase is, I explained, was primarily a wallet, but it has exchange facilities, and WazirX is primarily an exchange, but it has got wallet facilities as well. Today we're going to be seeing a standalone wallet and also a standalone exchange, and I'll explain with an example with conceptually what it means, and also I'll give you a demo of both the standalone wallet and a standalone exchange, and that's how I bought ZAP initially. So I will use that demo to just show you, if you're coming up with if you are finding a new coin that you want to buy, chances are that you will not find it in a new exchange. Chances are that you might need to do it the way that I'm explaining it to you, how I bought ZAP originally. Now you don't have to go through this process because the fees is really higher. So I'm going to compare the fees of the process that I had originally bought ZAP before it got listed anywhere. Now it is listed in like 2 or 3 exchanges. They're not still major exchanges. So I'm going to also show you the best exchange out there, which is basically a hybrid wallet and exchange that I have now actually moved most of my ZAP into that hybrid wallet and exchange. So I'm going to do like a combined video, because when I did the Tamil version, I didn't use the new wallet that I was talking, or the new exchange that I was talking about. And when I was researching for the video, I found that the wallet, the new exchange, which is BITRUE, was much more user friendly and has got a lot more advantages, especially the fees was really low. So I've now moved my own ZAP to BITRUE as well. So I'm going to actually use this as a combined video where I'm going to talk about how I did it originally, and also a demo of how to register with BITRUE and how to buy ZAP using BITRUE as a exchange or a wallet. Before that, a couple of disclaimers, a couple of important warnings, is that this video series, the intention is not to tell you that you need to go and invest in Bitcoin, or you need to go and invest in digital currency. I'm giving you the information. I'm explaining to you, if you have followed my video series so far, I'm explaining to you what is cryptocurrency investment, what are the benefits of it, what are the dangers of it, especially I've been warning about the volatility of it, and how I have been able to do it, and I've given personal examples of what coins I have bought in episode 2, for example. So this is basically an enabler for you by giving you the information that you need. I'm not giving you this as an investment advice for you to go and invest. So I'm definitely not an investment advisor. I'm not asking people to go and put their money. There's definitely a lot of risk involved. If you've seen my videos in this series so far, you would understand the risks very clearly. If you have not, and if you're actually going to go ahead and invest, I would actually advise you to go ahead and watch the first 2 videos at least before you decide to invest further in cryptocurrency series. The other thing is, people keep asking me, have you posted the next video, because the YouTube notification is not really working. So you can follow me on Facebook. I have a Facebook page called Anand, Chennai to London. And you can also follow me on Twitter, where I have a Twitter handle, Anand, Chennai to London. And the Twitter updates and the Facebook updates seem to be a lot more quicker and more accurate than the YouTube notifications. So you can actually, I'll give the links, and actually go and follow me on Twitter and Facebook. And if you want to, if you like my content, you can basically like the post that I do on Facebook and Twitter as well. It will reach more people by you doing that, basically. So now let's get on to the content. So a classic wallet and a classic exchange. A classic wallet can only hold a crypto. I mean, by definition, it's basically anonymous because it's only an address. It's like your wallet, right, where you can hold money. It doesn't have any other exchange features. You can't buy or sell crypto in it. Typically, it's just used for holding your wallet. It's a safe place. So think of it like basically like your wallet or like your piggy bank where you can save money, or it's a locker in the house where you can save money. It's a secure location to keep your crypto instead of keeping in an exchange which is vulnerable to attack unless and until it's a very popular exchange with a lot of security in place. There's a lot of vulnerability associated with exchanges today, which are always connected to the internet. A wallet is also connected to the internet, but it has got a lot more security because it is existing with not much of buy or sell futures. So typically, if you want to actually get crypto in a wallet, you have to send one crypto to an exchange, and the exchange will convert it into another crypto and give it to you back. It's typically like anybody who's gone abroad, right? If you go to a currency exchange and give your money, say INR, you can get US dollar, or if you get US dollar, then you can get INR. Also, there is another way where you can send the crypto A from one wallet into the exchange and ask the exchange to send another crypto into another wallet, basically. So instead of wallet to wallet, if you transfer, you can only transfer like XRP, you can transfer from wallet 1 to wallet 1. But now we're going to transfer XRP from wallet 1 to exchange and ask exchange to transfer ZAP to wallet 2. That's basically what is going to happen in this process today. So that's how you get currency or cryptocurrency in one wallet converted using an exchange and then transferred it into another wallet which is capable of holding that crypto B. In this example, crypto B may not be in wallet 1 at all. Wallet 1 may not have support capabilities for crypto B at all. But the destination wallet has support, and that exchange is basically converting and sending it to the destination wallet. So we are going to use WazirX or Coinbase today to be the source wallet, because in my personal experience, I found they are basically the gold standard of hybrid wallets, where it's easy to deposit money, take out money, and also hold currency, hold some of the base coins in both of them. So we're going to send XRP to Changelly. Why XRP? Because it's a non-ERC token and the fees is very less to send XRP to Changelly. Changelly is the exchange we're going to use, and Changelly will convert this XRP into ZAP at an exchange rate that it gives, and it's going to send it to a wallet called as Engine Wallet. So what is Engine Wallet? So we're going to see the Engine Wallet creation steps now. So Engine Wallet is typically a mobile wallet. Most of the mobile wallets don't have an online web login, so you have to use it using the mobile. So Engine Crypto Blockchain Wallet is the name of this wallet. So it's by a developer called Engine PT. I've been using it for almost a year now, and it's a pretty safe wallet. And it's one of the wallets where you can find most of the altcoins, like you can find ZAP, DOS, coins that have never been listed in major exchanges. You actually find and store it in Engine Wallet. So you install it either in an Android phone or in an Apple phone, and make sure that you allow notifications. You create crypto wallet and then click on create wallet. So this is when you've never created a wallet before, and you go through the terms and conditions. This was basically created to back up or create a wallet for the Engine coin, which is a Samsung backed coin. By default, only 3 coins will be enabled. Now, after creating, you can add ZAP to it. So if you click on create wallet, this is an important step where it will ask you to back up your wallet. So typically this wallet, if your mobile gets lost, then you can't retrieve it. So the only way you can do it is by backing up the wallet. It will give you something called as a recovery phrase. A recovery phrase in most wallets, online wallets, crypto wallets especially, is a 12-word phrase. So it will give you 12 words in a sequence, and it will ask you to write it down. And you can take a screenshot with your phone if you want, but they will always ask you to write it down, because if you take a screenshot, if you're especially using Android phones, then your phones are very susceptible to being attacked, and if they get the image of your recovery phrase, they can get your wallet basically. So write it down in a piece of paper and keep the paper safely, and then ask you to verify 2 words in sequence. So they'll ask you like for example, they're asking me for the 4th word. I'm looking at the paper and I'm going to type the word basically there. And then it's asking for my sixth word. Randomly, it will ask any two words in the sequence. So you need to write it down in the sequence as well. So once they've verified that you've noted it down, you click on create wallet, and by default, only these 3 coins are enabled. And you click on the plus icon, and then you can type whatever coin name that you want to type. Most of the altcoins are available here. So ZAP is available, and check the checkbox and click on the update coin list. And it'll ask you for the password that you entered when you created the wallet in the first place. So you enter the password to confirm, and then the ZAP is now added to the list of coins. You can also remove coins if you're never going to use BTC in this. You can also remove coins using the same method. So I'm going to show you how to now send from WazirX to your Engine wallet, and then I'm also going to show you how to send from your Coinbase to the Engine wallet. I'm going to show a demo of both those transfers. So first, let's look at WazirX. So first, you need to go to Engine wallet and open your ZAP, and you click on receive funds. So when you click on ZAP and when you click on receive funds, it will give you an address. This is basically your ZAP address. Now this is where we are going to send the ZAP finally when we have converted it. So note down this address, and then in my you don't have to do this because I'm going to give a better method, but traditionally this is how I was doing it. So I send it by email to myself, so that because the next step is a lot more easier done in a laptop. So then I click on the Changely exchange link, which I have given in my description as well. If you just want to do it, if you just want to go and look at it, you can have a look at it. Changely by default looks like this, very simple interface, but it will ask you for a minimum XRP that you need to send. If you want to send anything less than 76 XRP, for example, it won't let you. So it's giving you nearly 379 ZAP for 100 XRP, which is really good. It's a great conversion rate. But the problem comes when you go and look at the network fees. So the network fees is nearly around 98 ZAP. So we are losing nearly about 1/4 of the ZAP in just network fees alone. And then on top of that, there is an exchange fees as well. So while the exchange rate looks good on face value, because of the network fees that this Changely charges, it's really high. So I'm still going to proceed with the transaction to show you how. So if I click on continue, then it says that you need to send 100 XRP to this address. So we basically told Changely to send ZAP to the Engine wallet address. And Changely is saying that this is an XRP address. You send XRP to this address first, and then I'll send the ZAP to the other address. So I come to WazirX, and I'm going to buy XRP first using WazirX. And again, in WazirX, I told you how you can reduce your fees to 50% by enabling this checkbox for paying with WRX, and I showed the example in my episode 3 as well in detail. So I'm just going to quickly go to the exchange INR tab, and I'm going to buy 100 XRP because that's the minimum that I'm going to send in this process today for a demonstration purpose. Now I have XRP that I need to transfer to Changely. So Changely has now given me an XRP address. I'm going to click on withdraw in WazirX, and it's going to ask me how much XRP I need to send, and it's going to ask me the destination address. In the destination address, I'm going to input Changely's destination address. So I'm going to copy the destination address, and you know that when we sent XRP last time, destination tag is also very important for sending XRP. Unlike most coins where only one address is required, XRP requires 2 addresses, a destination address and a destination tag. So I'm going to put both, and I'm going to just put an XRP remark saying XRP to ZAP from a WazirX account. And I'm going to click on proceed with withdrawal. You'll notice that the withdrawal fees is 0.25 XRP, which is very less, but still there is a small transfer fees out there for XRP. This is probably the lowest. And so first time you transfer using Changely, if you are going to use Changely, it will give you a password. And this will be useful if you want to transfer any coin that is not listed in the major exchanges. This is the process. So you go to, you take the default password and you change the password as a first time login, because then you can use it to log into Changely, and some of the settings will be changed, saved for that matter. You don't have to do a KYC in Changely. This is just an intermediate account for that matter. So now it is showing us the history where we have sent, or we have asked it to send ZAP into our Engine wallet. And it's now saying that it has got the XRP that we transferred from WazirX, and it is doing the conversion process, changing XRP to ZAP. If the network is fast, then it completes it quite quickly. So it happened in 2-3 minutes for me. Sometimes if the network is congested, this could take like, and because the ZAP is a ERC token, it could take like more than an hour as well if the network is really congested. That's one of the disadvantages with a ERC token when we are using an exchange. Now the whole process is complete, and Changelly has sent ZAP to our engine wallet, and you notice it was not 379, it has taken the 95 fees, and it has now sent us only 280 ZAP. So you get a notification. By default, it will show you 0. So if you pull down, it will do a refresh of the balance. Now we can see the ZAP that has come into my engine wallet. So this is how typically you will buy cryptocurrencies into a standalone wallet using an exchange like Changelly, which is again a standalone exchange. Changelly doesn't hold cryptos. Engine wallet doesn't allow you to buy directly using your bank account or your debit card or credit card. The same process is very similar in Coinbase. I'm just showing you from a demonstration perspective. Again, we'll start from engine wallet. We'll take the ZAP address that we need to send. We'll go to Changelly, and I'm going to again do a 100 XRP transfer to ZAP, and the process is going to be exactly similar. The only difference is I'm just showing you from Coinbase to Changelly, and I'll show you why, because there's a small difference that's there. So I click on confirm and make payment, and again it's going to show me 98 ZAP as the network fees. So I've got the address that I need to send to Changelly from my Coinbase now. So I go to Coinbase, and Coinbase is actually the gold standard for depositing and withdrawing money from a crypto wallet. And now I have bought XRP. Now I'm going to send the 100 XRP to the Changelly address. So I'm going to convert it. I'm going to put 100 XRP, and I'm going to put the address here and the destination tag. So we need to put both the address as well as the destination tag for XRP, because XRP has 2 addresses unlike the other cryptocurrencies. So I'm going to copy the destination tag, go into the Coinbase account and put the destination tag. Here, when I click on continue, you'll notice that the fees is actually 0. When we sent it from WazirX, there was a small network fees of about 0.025 XRP, which is negligible, but still from Coinbase, actually there is no network fee. So there are some advantages with Coinbase where the network fees is 0 when you want to send XRP from Coinbase to any wallet for that matter. So I'm authorizing the exchange from Coinbase, and Coinbase is going to now send it to Changelly. So in about 2 or 3 minutes, the whole process gets completed. And once it says it's complete, you will receive a notification again on your mobile saying that ZAP has now been received. So open ZAP again, open your engine wallet, and again it shows you only the previous balance. Now pull down to refresh, it will show you the new balance, and if you click on it, you can see both the transactions. The first one came from WazirX and the second one has come from Coinbase. Although we transferred 100 XRP, slightly lesser ZAP, because the conversion has changed in the couple of minutes that we did the transfer from WazirX to Coinbase. So let's look at how much ZAP we actually got, right? And how much was the loss in terms of the network fees that we paid. So we transferred 100 XRP and we got like the conversion rate that was showing was around this much. And obviously the value varies over time. But when I did this Excel, it was actually showing me a different conversion factor. And I took that in that point of time. So even though conversion rate is showing like 3.2 for 100 XRP, when you increase the amount of XRP, it's actually reducing the conversion rate, because it's wanting you to do more transactions so that it can charge you more network fees. It's a bit crooked, the exchange processes. So ultimately what is happening is, if you're transferring, let's say 100 XRP, which is 18 pounds worth of XRP, right, or 1,700 rupees worth of XRP, you are losing like almost 37-38% immediately, because you're getting only about 11-12 pounds worth of XRP or 1,000 rupees worth of XRP. So you're losing 6 pounds worth of crypto immediately on the transfer, or nearly 600 rupees worth of crypto immediately on transfer. Which means even if the crypto goes up by nearly 25%, you're still not getting a profit. You're actually ending up in a loss, even when the ZAP value goes up from let's say 0.05 to 0.07, or like from 5 rupees 4 rupees 69 paise to 665 paise, then it is still not making a profit for you. And only when you are buying a large amount of XRP, because I bought like in a few thousand ZAP for that matter, and because of that, despite the fees that I had, despite the network fees that I had, When the ZAP value went up from 0.05 to 0.07, for example, 25%, I was able to make a profit out of it because of, despite the fact that there was a higher network fees. But if you're a smaller investor and you're investing like lesser amounts like the 100 XRP, this is a huge detrimental factor, because you're not going to actually make a lot of profit even if the crypto value goes up smaller amounts. So this change-only process and using Engine Wallet for that matter will be good when you find a crypto that you really can't buy anywhere. But now that we have alternatives available, I think it is beneficial to use an alternative. So I'm going to give a demo of BITRUE, which is the best exchange that I saw out there for ZAP. And I'm then also going to come back to this calculation screen. I've created a comparison for what is the conversion fees in BITRUE, and I'm going to show you the loss percentage there. And you can click on the best option for ZAP out there, which is BITRUE. Again, that's a referral link. If you want to go and sign up, you can directly go and sign up to BITRUE as well. But that referral link, if you click on it, they are basically saying that there are some additional benefits with the referral, where you have a chance to claim XRP, free XRP by logging in every day. And also when you do your first deposit, you can probably get about 10 XRP, and you can tell me whether you get it or not. So you can click on the claim now button after you have clicked on the link. This is the first screen that you will see. You can click on the claim now button. It starts with your email address, and slightly different registration process, where in other exchanges that we saw before, when you enter your email address and register it, you will get a email to activate your account. Here they are basically sending an email. They're asking you to send the email, and you take that activation code, verification code, and only then you can proceed with the registration process itself. So I got an email when I click on the send button, and I have to take that registration code, and only then I can actually proceed with the registration process. Again, the password is something that we spoke about. You need to have one uppercase, one lowercase, and one special character. So they are using Google Authenticator. One of the disadvantages of Google Authenticator is that especially if you're using an iPhone or a non-Android phone, the account can easily get lost, or if you lose your phone, it's really difficult to get it back. Here, the Google Authenticator, they're allowing you to download the QR code or giving you a secret key, where you can reactivate your account in a new phone if you lose your phone, for that matter, or if the account gets logged out for any reason. And I would highly recommend that you authenticate your account using mobile number as well. Bind your mobile number, which means that get your one-time password and validate your mobile number as well. And also do your KYC, because KYC is not mandatory for this, but do your KYC, because KYC is useful for a lot of things like withdrawal, higher withdrawal amounts and quicker withdrawal amounts. So do your KYC as well. KYC is very similar to how we did in WazirX. So here again, I'm going to send, I'm not going to buy it in this like a hybrid wallet, because credit cards and debit cards may not be enabled for you in India. But I'm going to send XRP again, similar to how we did it to Changelly. Instead, we are going to send it to BITRUE now, either from WazirX or from Coinbase. In this demo, I'm only going to show you the demo from WazirX to BITRUE. You know how to transfer from Coinbase. I already showed you in the demo earlier. So similarly, you can transfer from Coinbase or from WazirX, whichever one you use. So I'm going to put the XRP deposit address and XRP destination tag in WazirX. I'm copying it from BITRUE, and I'm going to send 100 XRP to my BITRUE account now. So similar process that I did, similar amounts that I did to Changelly earlier, but let's see how much ZAP we are getting here. Authenticator for confirming our WazirX withdrawal to BITRUE. So once you authenticate it, within like almost within a minute, the amount comes into your BITRUE account. And now that we have our 100 XRP in our BITRUE account, of course, it takes 0.25 as the fees because WazirX. Had you transferred it from Coinbase, you would have got the entire 100. So now I got my XRP here. Now I scroll down, I can actually see ZAP as a coin directly that I can trade. One of the advantages of BITRUE that I love is that they have a direct pairing for ZAP to XRP. XRP is quite convenient because of the low fees to transfer, and they have a direct pairing. You don't need to, like in WazirX, you don't need to buy USDT and then buy something else. You can directly buy ZAP using XRP. So I'm going to buy using the market rate, and the first time I did it, there was some residual XRP that got left out. I just did 100% and bought ZAP again. So now if I go to my funds tab or my assets tab in the assets and my assets tab in BITRUE, you can actually see that I've got 364 ZAP now for my 100 XRP that I transferred. So this is the final ZAP value that I have now got in my BITRUE account. And if I want to sell it, I can basically go to the trade and I can convert it into XRP. I can do the complete reverse of it. I can go to market rate and I can sell ZAP. I can pull it right across and actually sell it to ZAP. It will give me whatever is the dollar equivalent of ZAP at that point in XRP. And once I've got the XRP, I can actually transfer XRP to my Coinbase or to my WazirX, sell it there and withdraw the money. That's how you will withdraw, or you will sell and withdraw the money from ZAP into your INR or into your pounds or whatever currency that you want to use. So withdrawing from BITRUE is again very similar process. Instead of depositing it, you will actually withdraw from your BITRUE. Again, do your know your customer, bind your mobile number, because then it becomes a lot more easier. And you also need to set a crypto account, 6-digit PIN number that you need to set up, because it's kind of, there's like an additional level of security in BITRUE, more security that I've seen in most of the other exchanges. There's like a 4-layer of security that is there in BITRUE. So once you put the destination address of your WazirX into your BITRUE and you withdraw, then you can actually withdraw from your BITRUE into WazirX or into Coinbase. Now let's look at the fees, that the conversion and the fees that you have spent in this entire process. So we spent 100 XRP and we got 364 ZAP. This exchange rate remains constant no matter how much XRP you send. So if you transfer 1000 XRP for that matter, you get 3641 ZAP. So ultimately, if you are sending 18 pounds worth of XRP, which is 1700 rupees worth of XRP, you get nearly 1790 and 17.98 pounds, which is like, less than 0.09% loss that you get. Like in Indian rupees, you lose like less than 2 rupees in terms of the loss and the fees by transferring from your WazirX into BITRUE and buying your ZAP value. So the loss is really negligible. It's like less than 0.09%, which means that even if the ZAP value goes up by 10%, 15%, you really end up making a profit, net profit, despite these fee structures that are in place. And transferring from BITRUE back to your WazirX or back to your Coinbase, again the fees is going to be really negligible. So I'm not even taking into account from a transfer fees perspective, because we're going to transfer using XRP, we're not going to use a ERC token. So which means the profit margin is going to be a lot more by using BITRUE to buy ZAP, unlike using a Changelly like exchange. So the Changelly process that I explained is really a high fees process, but you can use it if you're not able to find that crypto anywhere in any other reliable exchanges, for that matter, like DOS, for example, right? DOS is still not, of course, it's listed now in a lot more exchanges. When I was trying to initially buy it, I was not finding it most of the exchanges, and I was really having to use a Changelly like process to buy it into an engine wallet like a mobile wallet. Obviously not the same, but that's a similar process if you are unable to find the crypto in any other exchange or hybrid wallet for that matter. So I hope this video was useful to you, people who've been asking me about how do you buy ZAP, where do you buy ZAP, or altcoins like ZAP. Hope this video was useful to people, and also you learned a few more concepts in crypto investing. Again, if you found this useful, do share the post in Facebook or in Twitter. Follow me on Twitter or Facebook on top of YouTube, because the notifications are much faster there. In the next videos, we're going to be looking at how do you track your profits and loss on a daily basis, because it's really difficult in having so many wallets and so many exchanges. So we're going to be talking about that, and also in a couple of videos later, I'll also explain where do I currently hold most of my cryptos. What's the most trusted exchange or wallet that I use, and why do I use it? Not just from a trust perspective, what are the additional benefits that I'm getting? So I'm going to be doing those 2 or 3 videos next in this series. And again, I have created a playlist for this crypto investment for English specifically, and you can actually go and see it in my channel, and you can look at the previous video. So I highly recommend watching all the videos before this video, because then it gives you more perspective and more information before you decide to start investing. So until next time, thank you, bye.